This is the 2020 iPhone SE, and I really think this will be the most important budget phone of the year. I'm going to tell you why. What's up everybody, my name is Sean, welcome to my tech channel. If this is the first time you're stopping by and you enjoy tech content like this, you might want to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you won't miss my future videos. Now let me start by saying this, unlike some of the other big YouTubers, I cannot give away expensive products, especially the ones that I have paid for personally, but that may not be the case. I am considering giving away this 2020 Product Red's iPhone SE. If this video will do well, all you have to do, just make sure you're subscribed, drop a comment down below, let me know what do you currently use and why do you want to win this, and make sure to like this video and you will be automatically entered into the drawing. So what is an iPhone SE? It's a successful formula that Apple has used in the past. They get one of their older phones and they put the internals of one of the newer phones and they can sell it at a reduced price. This year they have used an iPhone 8 chassis and put the internals of an iPhone 11 and 11 Pro, and we're going to talk about some specs. Now you may look at this phone and its form factor. It does not look like any other phones you typically get in 2020. It still has a very thick bezel, but despite the fact that the look may not appeal to some of you viewers, I'm going to tell you why this is a very important phone. You can get this in black, white, and product red. This year's proceeds from product red will go towards COVID-19 relief. This is the base model I have here, 64 gig. You can get this 128 gig as well as 256. The prices are $400, $450, and $550. If you can afford to spend the extra $50, I will definitely suggest considering getting the 128 gig for $50 more. You double up the storage. So inside the box we have the brand new iPhone SE in product red. This is a very rich and vivid red. Hopefully the camera can do this justice, but I will take some close-up shots. And then we have a small 5-watt brick. You get wired AirPods as well as your USB to Lightning cable. As you can see, this has a very similar look and feel to an iPhone 8 and an iPhone 7. That's because it is an iPhone 8 chassis. As a matter of fact, I have my iPhone 7. If you look at them side by side, they look practically identical. So the front and the back are very, very similar, including the camera cutout and where the flash is. The only thing that will give this away, and you know this is the 2020 iPhone SE, is where the Apple logo is. In the iPhone 7 and iPhone 8, as you can see, the logo was towards the top and it says iPhone at the bottom. In the front, one change is you no longer have the white bezel option, which I personally never liked them. If you're one of those people, I'm sorry, you're not gonna get it this year. So you only get the black bezel, which I think it will give it a nice and more complete finish. When the phone is not turned on, it's all going to be a black glass. You get fast charging, so you can charge the phone from 0 to 50% in just about 30 minutes with an 18-watt brick charger, which is not included in the box. You only get the 5-watt charger. You also get wireless charging. So from the outside, everything looks identical to an iPhone 8. The only upgrade that you may get is the camera. So the phone has a glass front and back with aluminum chassis. You get a single camera in the back, and in the front you have second generation of Touch ID, and that's pretty much it as far as what you can see from the outside. Now, the exciting part about this phone is all the internals, and I think this is what makes this a really great phone to consider to buy, and it will be a great option for a lot of people, not only in the US but worldwide. You get the A13 Bionic chip, which is an 8-core chip Apple put in their iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. You get 3 gigs of RAM, dual SIM, Wi-Fi 6. This shoots 4K video, 24, 30, and 60 frames per second. The front-facing camera is a 7 megapixel at 2.2 f aperture, and the rear camera is a 12 megapixel 1.8 aperture. Apple is being a little bit vague about what internals they used for the camera, but based on the research I've done, it seems to be from an iPhone XR. Now, when you combine the better sensor and lens elements that you have on the phone, as well as the power of A13 Bionic chip, you're actually able to take much better photos compared to an iPhone 8 or an iPhone 7. For example, even though this is a single lens camera, you're still able to take portrait photos, and you can take advantage of smart HDR. We did not have those, and that is because of the power of A13 processing power you get in this phone. This is IP67, which is water and dust resistant. The screen is 4.7 inches. If you want to compare that side by side to an iPhone 11 Pro Max, you can see the difference. Very soon I should be able to drop a couple more videos. One is checking out some cases. I have Spigen cases, Casco, I have Apple's leather case, as well as silicone case, and some more, so keep an eye on that video. So the speakers should be exactly the same as an iPhone 8, but let's take a listen, see how it sounds. As of the time I'm recording this video, I know many of you are still in isolation. It is difficult to pass time when you have nothing else to do around the house. First of all, I really wish and hope everyone is doing fine. Hopefully you guys are still healthy and you're taking care of yourself and your families. So the A13 Bionic chip you have in this phone, it is an absolute overkill, and many argue you may not even need this in a budget phone like this. For example, when you run benchmarks, doesn't matter what you run, and most benchmark will destroy the competition, not only in this price point, but also when you get to some flagship models, including the brand new Samsung phone that just came out. But this is the most exciting part about this phone. You get all that power for $399. Apple is known to offer at least 5 years of continuous iOS support and upgrade for your phones for free, and with having this much power, every year when there's a new iOS come out, you're going to continue to be able to take advantage of this processing power and get those upgrades, and you still have a very smooth interactions with your phone every day. Gaming in this phone, it is super smooth because of all that power that you have. So in order for Apple to make this happen, they had to make some sacrifices and compromises, and that was using this form factor, which you get the fat chin and forehead in your phone with this thick bezels. You get a single camera lens, you don't get night mode, and a few other features. There are a lot of people out there that they want to or need to upgrade their phone, but they simply can't or don't want to spend $1,000 or $1,500 or $2,000 for a flagship iPhone. They simply want a fast, reliable phone. There are many people that don't like Face ID, they still love Touch ID. This will be another great appeal to them. As a matter of fact, this is the last phone you can get right now with the Touch ID on it. This phone, when you start pre-ordering about a week ago, the shipping time was only a week. Now if you were to order this, you have to wait 3 to 4 weeks to get it. So definitely there is demand for it out there. People are buying this, especially right now with what's going on in the world and the economy. People don't want to or can't spend $1,000 for a flagship phone, but if they just simply need a newer phone, or if you just want to come to an Apple ecosystem to take advantage of all these great features that Apple users love, such as messages or AirDrop or FaceTime, this will be an amazing phone for you to jump in and trying to get to the Apple ecosystem. So this was it, guys. Keep an eye on the other videos coming up for the iPhone SE cases, as well as a camera test. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.